Here we go.
Here we go. Today is the first day of the transfer window. Well, it's going to be two transfer windows this summer. The first one from June 1st to June the 10th. This is just to allow the clubs that will participate to the Club World Cup to get their businesses done, but anybody else can sign players, right? Not only for them, but this window was made up just to allow them to be in business before they go to another tournament. And then it's gonna be closed and open again after 6 days. I just don't get it. Yeah, just keep it open until the end. So the second window is gonna open from June the 16th to September the 1st. So get ready because it's going to get very, very interesting on the market. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ogs. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment down below. 1 click, 1 second, and you're gonna help the channel a lot. Today, we have a lot of trending topics in the world of football. We're gonna talk about every single team. The theme is the Champions League because yesterday was the Champions League final. So today, as you can tell on your screen, we're still in the mood of the Champions League. Let's go. Ousmane Dembélé, player of the season in the Champions League. So, well deserved. You know, this is Ballon d'Or material here. It's going to be very interesting because it's still some games to play in the Club World Cup. If he does good, if he does also good with the national team, if he does good for, let's say, UEFA Super Cup against Tottenham Hotspurs, I think Ousmane Dembélé is going to be Ballon d'Or 2025. But still need to push a little bit because Lamine Yamal is just right there. Lamine Yamal didn't win the Champions League, so that is gonna not be good for him, but let's see how he does with Spain. So the team of the season, Champions League team of the season, looks like everywhere PSG players. Donnarumma in goal, Marquinhos, Bastoni, yeah, he's from Inter, Nuno Mendes, Hakimi, Vitinha, Declan Rice from Arsenal, Rafinha from Barcelona, Yamal from Barcelona, Doué, and Dembélé. So looks like 80 or 70% all of them are from PSG. Well deserved, you know, well deserved. What a team. Nobody gave them a chance to get even in the semi-final. They struggled even to get from the league phase, you know. So tells you how good they've been and how quickly they are learning under manager Luis Enrique. Breaking news. Brentford have agreed $12.5 million deal with Liverpool for goalkeeper Kelleher. Mark Flecken left to Germany to join Bayern Leverkusen. I think it's a win-win deal for everybody. Kelleher, what a goalkeeper. Every time he's in goal, does amazing stuff, but couldn't really bench Alisson Becker at Liverpool. So I think now he deserved to be number 1. Well deserved. If you want some more news, especially about Chelsea, we have another channel called The Green Turf, where we talk more about Chelsea, a lot of Chelsea topics over there. This channel, we talk about football in general, every single team. So I just made another video on the Green Turf YouTube channel talking about Luis Enrique, how He came to Chelsea, was begging for a job, and Chelsea refused to give him a job. And what a great job he's been doing at PSG. And also give some flowers to Enzo Maresca, who just won the Conference League. So a lot of topics and a lot of funny videos over the Green Turf YouTube channel. Désiré Doué is the young player of the season in the Champions League. Well deserved. What a player. Wow. Sky is the limit. The new Neymar. He dribbles like Neymar. He just a complete deal, really. He is a real deal. And to think that PSG got him only for 60 million. Not even 60 million, 40 million, somewhere there, 45 or 50 million, but still very, very cheap. We're talking about euros here, not even pounds. So, yeah, very, very good deal, man. Very good deal. Let's go to some other topics here. Check out, because Milos Kerkez is going to join Liverpool. When you see Romano putting ice and red dot like this, that means the deal is already wrapped up. So it could be announced today, in few hours from now, or on Monday. I think he's a very, very good defender, and Liverpool are building a team that nobody want to play against. Ryan Cherki to Manchester United. Not even United. What you talking about, brother? Manchester City, right? It's a matter of when and not if anymore. The price tag is about 30 million euros, which is like 25 million pounds. Manchester City are confident they can trigger and get him. So this guy is going to come to the Premier League and start cooking. Can you imagine? They have Doku and they have Cherki. They have Mamouche. All of them are flair players. And they have Savinho. Man, what a team they are building. They can dribble every single person on the pitch. Very interesting. If Ryan Cherki can improve his attitude, his bad boy attitude, because it's not going to work with Pep Guardiola. But I think he's been warned, and Pep Guardiola is going to bench you. If you give him a bad attitude, you are going to be on the bench, and next window he's going to sell you. He doesn't care. It's Pep or nobody. You are not the big name or big star there. It's only Pep Guardiola, right? Robert Lewandowski said that he will stay at Barcelona. It's not even a topic. For sure, I'm sure our team will be stronger, and I want to win even more. Yeah, Barcelona need few players to strengthen their team. I think they are trying to get a goalkeeper. They are trying to get Marcus Rashford and some other targets. So let's wait and see what is going to happen. PSG, champions of Europe, very attractive in terms of money also, and also prestige. Living in Paris is very attractive for many players, and also winning trophies. Now they are champions of Europe. They are working on Franco. I can't pronounce his name. The last name is like Mastantuono. Wow, that's very complicated. But his brother was linked with Real Madrid. Apparently, he was waiting for Real Madrid and only wanted Real Madrid, according to some sources who tried to exaggerate that. He was linked with Chelsea, Manchester United, Manchester City. But it looks now that he is going to be heading to Paris, and their sporting directors is just amazing, you know. Luis Campos, man, what a project he's building at PSG. Here we go. Matthews. Cunha is a Manchester United player. It's official. It's a here we go 5-year contract. All document signed after 62.5 million. Release clause was triggered by Manchester United early this week. First signing of the summer for Mr. Ruben Amorim. let's go. This one is just like a bomb that came out of nowhere. Breaking news: Tottenham Hotspurs have decided to sack Ange Postecoglou, according to Sasha Tavioli. All right, you got it. You got the point. Know the guy. So I don't know what's going on, but Ange, after winning a big trophy for Tottenham Hotspurs after 17 years of wait, I think he deserves a lot of respect. But if they don't agree on the direction of the club, the football the club need to play, they were horrible. They finished like 16th or 17th, right? In the Premier League, they won Europa League. Congratulations. But what next? Are you going to continue to play that high line, suicidal football? Are you going to try to improve your training regime so players don't get injured often, so you can keep them safe? There are so many questions that you have to ask, and probably Tottenham Hotspurs don't want to be blinded by a trophy and start thinking about, we have to build from this. But for me, he deserves at least one more season. From injury prone to Champions League winner, Ousmane Dembéle's story is absolutely immense. Look, a few years ago, or almost his entire career, he's been struggling with a lot of injuries. From Borussia Dortmund, let's say starting even by at Rennes, where he started as a kid from the academy, a lot of injuries there. Moved to Germany, a lot of injuries. Moved to Barcelona, worst injuries ever. Lack of discipline, playing video games the entire night, don't sleep, don't recover, bad boy attitude. But for a couple or 3 years now, he got married. He's a family guy, starts sleeping at home, not eating junk food or whatever. His health is better, and you can see that he's in another level. So development is not linear. You can go up and down, but the most important is you discipline yourself and your career is gonna be up. All right, so Luis Enrique is somebody that need a lot of praise, and if you hear the story behind his daughter and all that, it's just amazing coach. And to think that he came to Chelsea and Chelsea rejected him. Think about it. 2025 been a season of history makers or curse breakers. Tottenham Hotspurs, the curse of not winning trophies is over. PSG finally lifted the Champions League. Harry Kane got his first trophy of his career at the age of 31 years old. Newcastle United lifted the Carabao Cup after 70 years. Bologna ended 51 year wait of glory, and they won Italian Cup. Crystal Palace won their first major trophy since their creation, basically. So what a year for the underdogs. This is the year that Arsenal could have broken their curse of not winning European trophies, but they bottled it in the semifinals against PSG. So look at this, talking about Arsenal, right? Most games played in the Champions League or European Cup without winning the competition. Arsenal, 211 games. Oh my Lord. Okay, so Bruno Fernandez looks like he's leaving because Al Hilal are offering him the money that he can't refuse, 700k every single week, no tax. So good for him. It looks like he put some cryptid kind of message on Instagram, kind of, I try my best and it's time to go, kind of, if you want to interpret it that way. But it looks like for me, it could be a win-win situation for everybody, because if Al Hilal pay 100 million Manchester United can reinvest that money on the market, bring probably 2 or 3 key players, and pay them less money than what Bruno Fernandez was getting at Manchester United, you know? So it's not that bad, in my humble opinion. Anyways, let's talk about this one. It could be a good news for Manchester United. Sheikh Jassim and his team remain hopeful about owning Manchester United and believing that the opportunity could arise again in the future. Man, this guy, he said the first day that he takes over at Manchester United, he will erase all the debt. But look at what's happened with Ineos. He came in, fire pretty much everybody. No more lunch. It's soup and bread at the moment. All the employees, they didn't even travel to see the final. Amorim had to pay for them, cutting cost every single angle, and they are acting like a small club. Absolutely a disaster because they have a lot of debt. They have a lot of money to pay for to the banks and all that, which I understand. But this is the guy who said, I got the money. I am going to erase all the debt and the club is going to be very good and stable financially. But it is what it is. It didn't happen. So it could be the news that Manchester United fans have been waiting for. But let's wait and see what is going to happen.